Hello, support fade. The new cat picture. I'm putting it up right now. There's your new cat picture. Final Fantasy name card has crop. Yeah. Hold on. I'm fixing it. What's up, Chaos? Okay, there you go. So, I ordered a cat tree. I'll have it by Saturday. Debating if I can try to find a camera that would work by, like, sticking it onto the cat tree. Stream assembly? Oh, God. Why would you want that? So we can see you painfully attempting to put together just like your PC. No, 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 no. My PC assembly instruction following is perfect. There's no flaws there. The only flaw is forgetting to take off a sticker and being paranoid as fuck putting on the heatsink. That is why I now opt for aftermarket heatsinks or third-party heatsinks rather than fucking shitty ass Intel heatsink, stock heatsink with their dumb ass pins. That's a significant flaw. Look, I've done it once, which means I won't do it again. Okay, it's okay. We learn from our mistakes, and I've done every single mistake. You say that in Mecha Break as you rack up 5 deaths. That's my job, okay? That's not a mistake. That's consequences of doing my job. You're feeding on purpose? Look, does my feeding create space for the team and do things that help the team win? I think so.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, maybe. I don't usually stream on Saturdays, so we'll see. It would be kind of weird because I would have to use my webcam to like fucking stare at me while I'm assembling it in my room. Bullshit puts on your bus to play with this game.
Um,
She's dying.
um... But...
Low-cost, intimate cafes. They're putting out a bunch of share teas. It's gonna be a bunch of boba cafes. Share teas nuts. Ugh. Just kidding, it's a bunch of Starbucks.
Excuse me?
You can't say that, bro. You have to follow the Japanese convention. It's Starbucks. Starbacks.
Yes.
Soil improvement. Decreases the total amount of time it takes to cultivate vegetables. Oh, hell yeah. Now we're gardening.
Oh.
This shit comes so late though, yeah.
Now, shall we return home?
Feels like in vanilla you would maybe get a few harvests at best, probably.
Ah, you're back.
Hero Max. Ouya is available. I have nothing else to do, so I guess Ouya. Hold up. I should have done.
Hey. 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 Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
Thank you. Need the coffee.
Is the flu going around?
What shall we do? Here we go.
You know, I was thinking about Mashmack in the beta and how they gave you a cargo rocket for free every run. They really should allow
do you
you to
think?
have one free cargo rocket. Also, in the defense of the beta, you also had like 6 inventories to begin with instead of 12 to give us now. I think we used to have more. That is true. The thing with cargo rocket is it feels less bad to get ganked then, because you can just be like, oh, I found something really good, I want to like get it out now, type of thing. But I think that's kind of the point that they're trying to do. Because now if you don't have cargo rockets readily available for you to like extract your most prized possession that you found immediately in a run, then you're carrying that around with you potentially to get ganked, and the person ganking you would be really happy with that find. So it encourages you to like go fight people because they might be holding good loot instead of like instantly sending it off in the cargo rocket. So I mean, there's trade-offs for either way. Even if they give like a trial, or not a trial, but like a an innate cargo rocket that only gives you like 3 or even fucking 1, I feel like that changes the meta of Mashmack.
Don't give it to me.
Glider, T6 weapon, or actual loot box extracting. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing though. It would probably be somewhat rare to find it in normals to begin with, right? So like it would be even more difficult to find it if you're like trying to go for kills to like loot off of other people then, because they've already sent it off the cargo rocket if they have an innate one that they would reserve specifically for gold shit.
Oh yeah?
So I mean, I think there's merit to either one, and I guess it depends on how lenient they want to be with encouraging people to play Mashmack. I apparently did not get Ouya ready. Damn. Fuck it, might as well.
Let's go, let's go! Hmm. Thanks a bunch. Hi!
Yo.
I've been ready. Man, is this really where the game ends in vanilla then? They sure seem to like move it, make it look like it's gonna end.
What do you want to do?
You get arrested in the end. Damn. What an ending.
Wow!
Nakano. I should have went here.
All right.
I heard it's like Aki Bubby too.
Hey,
Yuji and Takagi. Damn, no one available today. In that case, still have guts to max out. Maxing out guts was the gym too, right? Central Street.
oh, this rain is so annoying.
Let's do it.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. Not a social.
Oh! Well,
No.
what's up?
Welcome.
Man.
What would you like?
Oh, you know what I haven't done in a while? Batting cages.
I should write something.
Although I really should do my guts so I can get UI. Ugh. No, let's do guts. I need to finish UI. It was only Big Bang Burger, right? Let me see. That's knowledge, charm, proficiency, kindness. Efficiency. Oops. Praying at the Meiji Shrine will strengthen the bond that you have with one of your confidants. Large donation will increase the chance of your wish being granted. You can even deepen bonds with confidants who cannot meet on that day.
What do you want to do?
Oh! I guess this would have been nice. Theater has guts here? The fuck?
Welcome.
Fishing. A badge that makes one able to avoid any attack. That sounds broken. Is that as good as I think it is? We'll see. Where else have I not gone? Check out Jim Bocho.
That's incredible.
What would you like?
Holy chief. The art of Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Well. What's up?
Okay. I don't need charm, but I do have main cafe stamps I still haven't done.
What would you like?
Oh. Well. Well then.
Please, no! The elephant! It's coming this way! Ah!
Game over.
Still not enough.
Ah, you're back.
What do you want to do?
Wait, is it just a normal date? Is this a normal one?
Good evening. Thank you. Yes. All right.
The phony princess. Tutorial. Decreases turn delay to 0, allowing you to instantly escape battle.
All right.
Okay, I guess.
Huh?
I'm already in a relationship with another girl.
Please.
And another one. Pyrrhic? Chogi, unable to ever win or lose.
Hey! Hmm. Whoa. Oh.
Bookworm Award.
Today we're going over
No,
Give
geometry!
me an answer.
You know the name for this graph. Your hint is snails. Cardioid? Cochleoid? Scar graph?
This is it.
Precisely.
I think it should have been named Escar graph. That's pretty good.
Nice going. Oh, Senpai. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch? Thank you. All right, let's head to the roof. It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people.
Is she joining us?
Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves? Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all, but this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai? Unfinished business. So, there's something left you have to do. Yeah.
But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
Your Phantom Thieves.
Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together. I am too. I'm already beginning to look forward to it, so please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
Another day works better.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Hey,
Forget Shinya. I think this should finish Utama?
Yo!
Yeah.
This can't be helped. It's a small room, so I should be pardoned. Being okay without you around. It's like the complete opposite of that cramped up in here. But I went shopping in Akihabara all by myself the other day.
Wow.
The crowd freaked me out and my palms got all sweaty, but I did it. And that's the proof. She's mint condition.
No way!
I'm totally freestanding too.
They inserted a Catherine figure in this. Very nice.
Anyway, mission complete, huh? Walking around was actually kind of fun. So, me being right next to you, can't be helped. Then, I finished the promise list. I got the platinum. I did it! The trophy's gonna pop in the upper right of my room here, right? So, well, closer? You sure? You gave me permission, so no takebacks. This is the same room I've always had. But it looks so different now. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning.
Telemarketer.
I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world. Yep, she's my new rival. So, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list, remember?
Just keep it cheap.
That's the Joker I know. You know, thinking about what to buy in Akihabara felt kinda
My god, dude.
different to me this time. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important. You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I'd like to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return the favor. Not only that, I realized if I only act for my own sake, I can't put my full effort into it anymore. But when I remember my friends and you, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
What does a
I am
UFO
Thou.
turn into?
Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the hermit.
Power of touching grass, hell yeah! Chance to nullify a fatal attack to a current party member, holy shit.
All right. All right.
Bongyoki. That actually just fully nullifies 8 skills. Wow. What the fuck is this, dude? Okay, I'm not talking about the ball. I was talking about the fact that fucking telemarketer has called my phone like 3 times in a row. What the actual fuck is happening? Fuck these people, dude. But also, holy shit, she turned into a ball. Behold all my balls.
All right.
Necronomicon has transformed into Prometheus. I see.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay? Leave it to me. And... I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed. So, instead of training myself to be away from you, I want the right to not have to leave you.
Woo! Doesn't do that much for her because her resistance doesn't matter. Well, maybe it changes her all-out attack animation, you know? It goes from the fucking ball or whatever,
That
ball.
way,
We'll
I'll
see.
never be a part if I don't want to be. Really? You know, I don't mind if my purpose is the same as yours. Not just as a thief, but in life too. Actually, I want it to be the same. You're so warm. What? I'm crying?
The retribution is coming. No,
I don't
no.
understand. But this is my right until I say so. Don't let go of me. Well, not like I'd ever say that. You're okay with going home a little late today, right?
Treasure skimmer. Find out if a foe is carrying a rare item ahead of time. Huh? Interesting, I guess? It's got a fucking face on it, dude.
Well then.
It's actually pretty useful if it wasn't this late. Yeah. Would help with eternal lockpick grind. Yeah, dude. Okay, we have all done.
Oh, honey.
Well,
Oh shit, is she dead? And I'll be doubling your quota again.
Huh?
I don't. Damn! You can't talk to someone like that. What the fuck?
Stop messing around.
Fight back.
Shit.
Outrageous scoop allows you to begin with an even lower security level when infiltrating a palace. Wow!
All right.
You're spoiling me, Oya.
So, give me some news.
Alright, Maruki is leaving.
Good morning. I know this is last minute, but
Sure.
glad to hear it. I want to... Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
This sounds a little suspicious.
What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best...
That sounded a little dangerous.
Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible.
wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit.
Mm-hmm. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Hell yeah! Ooh, fancy.
Well, you've got to be at least a little lavish on occasions like this, right? Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite.
Fucking glasses.
Too bad I can't see anything now.
But didn't you hear have this in Japan? I didn't know where to get it, bro.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
Oh fuck, we're busted.
Huh. So you're not denying it. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
Interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets. Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned.
Oh. What the fuck?
You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
Oh. Damn. Holy shit.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you. Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think
I mean, I kind of already was, but okay.
Does that change your opinion of me? A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, You're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society. Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor.
Wakefulness. Raises SP recovered from mindfulness. I don't remember which one that was.
Alright.
Oh, Humana!
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
Clearly we will, because you are royal content.
No, it's nothing. See you around.
Please finish your sentences, holy shit. No, we must be cryptic. Terrible.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Is it time? I think so. I'm telling boss.
Huh? Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
True.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
Yeah, you approached fucking mobsters and was like, take me to your boss.
Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Okay.
This is a part where he like starts having memory issues, right?
Anyway.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of
Sae.
jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
She's Baldy. Yeah.
Let's do this fair and square.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs?
Wait.
Just the two of us.
Isn't it bad that she's gonna be telling the director?
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
No,
I'm
stay,
sorry
Makoto.
to
Listen in.
condescend. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else?
Oh, shit.
No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
It's so over.
Okay. All right. Tomorrow's a...
I'll just add this.
Hey! Oh!
I don't have anything that increases guts. Wait, what?
Oh! Oh!
Guy McVer.
Okay. Well then.
Apparently there's a way to shoot double lasers from your ship to make things a little easier. Use it.
Oh.
Is this a button mash one?
Wait.
Okay. Wow, that's so much easier.
Oh. Oh. Nice.
Still not enough guts.
Oh.
This manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should have played more video games. The prizes.
The day has come.
What of the calling card,
I showed it to Sis. Makoto.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, it's way more than losing the place we belong.
It'll be all right.
Is everyone just... Mm-hmm. So much has happened since we first started. All right, Joker.
It's showtime.
This operation is so fucked.
I'll just add this.
Let's go.
This is not the right way. Oh wait. I guess we should have a catchy. It's quote unquote his dungeon. Pick up Makoto. Maybe? Rama. This way.
Whoa!
See it.
Do you have a moment?
Yes!
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
I wanna play a game. Okay, Jigsaw. Calm down.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Now, why don't we begin?
Batoru. No, I don't want to play roulette. Roulette sucks.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert.
I'm guessing there is multi-phases.
All right, let's do it. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Yes, I see.
Persona!
Shall we?
Persona!
May the best player win!
Bet HP.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you, there's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Plan. Come! You're mine.
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. Cheaters get punished.
Joker!
Oh fuck!
What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Persona! This one! Persona! How's this?
Manifest!
I guess I shouldn't attack her? What can I do then?
Let's make this quick.
Damn, is the only thing I can do guard?
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
The Seal Joker.
The time has come for our
Yeah.
first round.
Oh, I could use an item for it.
Positive
Oh
she's
well.
going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
I agree. Various bonuses will be applied to enemies or your allies. Okay, I'll go. Greater bonuses be good for more difficult predictions.
Well, how will you bet?
Everything on red one. I mean, it's the first one. We should probably do risky.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
She's cheated.
Joker, are you alright? We lost. Really?
There's a glass lid. The pockets are drawings.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's...
We cannot allow this cheating to continue. I'm ready whenever.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
You want me to do it?
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
Snipe it with your ray gun, Akechi. Cause you ain't doing anything else.
May the best player win.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Bet money. I mean, I could just go all in on this one.
Watch out!
Alright, hold on. Let's switch out Haru or Makoto. I need the heals.
To the back line! Closing in! Persona! Huh. Persona! Oh, that's a big help. The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Your aunt still has healing spell? What do you mean still? Why wouldn't I keep a healing spell on her?
Very well, time to make your bet. Well? Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
DPS ad? She's hybrid, alright? I love my characters that do everything. Wow, 9,000 yen.
What?
Yen is a wizard. She's a multi-talented wizard with healing spells as well.
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating.
You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Oh no, she's morbing! Damn! Is that Beelzarmon from Digimon? Jesus Christ!
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me!
Yo, she's just like the cheater in the fucking Memento.
If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No!
Damn, that is fucked.
Good luck, Joker.
Oh shit.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
Is it weaknesses?
How about this?
Is it weaknesses or is it what damage she's gonna do?
She's
Royal
way more
exclusive?
powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Interesting.
There!
Let's do this!
Psy Leviathan Nijima.
How about this? I'll use my persona. No holds barred.
Persona!
I heard Beelzarmon, so I was expecting something hot. This is not hot. I think that's subjective.
My justice has revealed to me. I must decimate these evil minds that defy me. Take this!
Psychokinesis straight. Oh shit, nice.
About to use psychokinesis.
Persona!
Not like I have anything particularly good against psychokinesis. Even those spiky boobs.
Go down!
I wish switching characters didn't take a turn. Give her a hug. All she wants is a hug. That's what the 1+ is for, I think. Wait, 1+? You mean one more?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I don't think I should keep Makoto here. You gonna date her, bro? Yeah! Come on, I'm gonna guard on Makoto. I don't want her to get hit by a Psy. One more only allows you to switch to your team.
I will win!
Persona! Something
The
else.
opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Come!
Think I wanna switch to a Psy week right now.
No.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Use Mothman? No thanks.
Persona!
I feel like we should probably wait.
Ravage them!
Bro!
Persona!
What was that?
Oh. Fuck, what is this?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Let's go.
Very helpful.
Thank you.
Persona!
Okay.
Persona!
Something
The
else.
opponent is strong. You missed? Get ready!
Okay, hold on. Maybe... Where's my...
Let's do this, Joker! Persona!
Persona!
Take this! Dodge damage!
Is she only weak to...
You got good moves.
Like, not even weak, but like...
Persona!
Two more elements to test? Yeah, but she's Psy weak, and that scares the shit out of me. You know what, fuck it. We'll try it.
Ravage them!
Still resist to that. The only thing I have left is Psy then. She really only weak to fucking nuke. Or like not even weak, normal to nuke rather.
Yours.
Hold on. Where's that reflect? I want reflect on Joker. I don't want him to get one more. He doesn't have evade sign like Makoto does. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, I do.
I'll use this.
Little
Oh, okay.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything
I don't
reckless.
think I have a Psy. Oh, okay. No.
Go down.
Oh.
Strong. And psychokinesis won't hurt it.
Okay. I think I might see it.
Let's do this!
Alright, hold on. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. They'll be right back.
What's my next move?
Okay, I'm back. I think he might understand the mechanic. I understand the mechanic. The only issue is I don't know what I can possibly do. Hold on, is she still immune to all of this? Okay, I figured. Might as well test.
Manifest.
Oh, I think I forgot to give Akechi a, oh no. An SP patch.
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil with an icy heart.
Oh my god.
Gearing up for an ice attack.
Who's
Be
next?
careful.
Let's go.
If she's ice, then it's probably fire, right?
Something else.
Okay, yeah.
Significant resistance to ice.
Do I have fire? Oh, of course I do. What the fuck?
You're mine.
Let's do this! Take this!
Persona!
Persona!
Super move! Ultra charge!
Hell yeah!
Persona! Ravage them!
Holy shit! I love Futaba. The deeps!
Persona! No holds barred!
Persona!
Want your buff more often? I only have limited amount of items for it, and I keep on getting rid of them on my persona. I should go back to the church and put some of them back on.
No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Take this!
Uh-oh.
Are you okay?
Oh! I forgot I had that!
Strong. It has a significant
Let's go.
resistance to ice.
For what reason? I forgot.
You're mine.
Back up it! Start the counterattack!
I mean, she doesn't, like, fucking murder us, so I guess that's fine. I can just heal like this.
Persona!
I don't remember if I have... Oh god.
Are you okay?
No stats.
Persona! Ravage them!
Back up it! Start the counterattack! Persona! Okay. Thank you.
My skills exceed yours.
Little punks!
Persona! All right.
Persona! Let's go.
I'm grateful. Persona!
Oh no.
What in the world?
Oh fuck, what is this?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory.
Oh fuck.
Hurry and die.
Nice dodge.
Persona!
Damn, almighty damage, are you serious?
Is strong.
If I can go for damage. Ooh. I think Seth is still my best for damage though. Yeah. But I could probably heal up. We heal up from Joker, and then... Yeah.
Titania!
Get this full heal.
Very helpful.
Everyone else can do damage.
Persona! Go! Persona! Take that!
Persona!
Die, die, die!
It's time. Go down.
Persona! Persona!
Cannot lose!
Persona!
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
In danger! This one! Defense up!
Nice.
Bro doesn't have much health left! Someone heal him!
Futala is just cheating? Hell yeah. It's so good.
Coward!
I'll use my persona! Okay.
I'm grateful.
Oh, that's a big help.
Persona!
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
Oh shit! Oh fuck, that's so broken! Wait! What the fuck?
I'm not done. Let's go.
Perfectly balanced. It's fucking broken. That's sick.
You're mine.
Is that really all to her fight? There's not a third phase? Real? I should have used my down shot then.
Put it to good use.
Funny counters. Eh.
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Akechi!
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer.
Did you not learn from the last time? We should probably stay a little longer. Please change the suit if you want to continue working with us. At least change the mask, please.
Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Please stay.
Huh? Enemy readings. When did they?
Oh shit, thank you, Futaba.
Outside.
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape.
Oh.
Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
Me.
No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming.
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Back to the intro.
There's something here.
But then he got arrested inside? The palace?
Hey, up there!
He's here. Moving immediately.
Did you seriously not get that until now? I mean, I kind of saw it coming.
Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm!
But then it actually, like, you know, confirms it, I guess.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
There he is!
Just run! Get out of there!
Okay, the enemy's focus is...
Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. I can guide you all.
Stop right there!
Take him down, Joker!
Damn, he's so cool.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing to the opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Ravage them! What?
Nice.
Everyone else,
And from an actual boss in Stranger to vilify how the mighty have fallen.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. More of them? Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out that way.
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
Focus.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Wow, it's like the actual beginning of the game!
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
Hell yeah.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side, but this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Persona! You're mine. Persona! Ravage them! Let's go. It's time. Titania! You're mine.
Nice.
I think that's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no
Fine.
position to interfere.
Okay.
However, please don't forget the promise we made.
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right, let's do it.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
Through there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Except, he gets fucked here.
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there! Quick! Come on! Get away!
Just struggling. Suspect secured.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Saving is highly suggested, as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Choose no.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
Drugs. Yeah. Just like the beginning of the game.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
Adult's bad.
Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Did you hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Stab him with the pen. You draw the PP, yeah.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You Prosecutor-san Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
I mean, we've only talked for like apparently like 8 hours or something, however long it took for me to get to this point.
It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a
Hope your
disappointing
bonds
end
aren't up.
to the hero
I sure
of
hope so.
justice.
I'm only dating like 5 or 6 girls.
I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, fuck. Do I actually have to?
First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin. Ryu, one of the victims of the Kamoshida case. An Takamaki. Ichi Ryusai Madarame's pupil. Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki. Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO. Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy. Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
No.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
No.
I see.
Yeah, cat, true.
So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
No option to sell him out? I know, right?
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor?
Didn't she say in an earlier scene that the guy that's saying that he sacrificed, or like your teammate sold me out, was like lying or some shit?
Why won't you talk about them?
It goes against justice.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
Justice.
Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Justice!
Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening?
It's like Persona, bro.
The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up.
Huh?
But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Pancakes. Is this like some... Okay, wait, hold on. Is this like a two-sided thing? Was the previous side the one in the fucking palace and this one's the real one?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she?
I know the twist, I can't say you wrote it right, or at least I know what the flashback was talking about. May have forgotten.
Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening?
I don't remember that scene.
Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation.
Told you
and instead
stupid?
remain
I
as
can't
team
help it!
A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Who sold you out?
smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? You're not joking, are you? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this. Do you mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Aww.
Hey, what are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
MC sure forgot a lot. Yeah. God, acting like you were the biggest dumbass. Well, I am! Who do you think the traitor is?
Stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
I honestly thought it was Ryuji from the start anyways. It got cut off for a while. No, so like, I originally thought from the beginning after they said that someone sold him out. Like at the start when they said that someone sold him out, okay, that was Ryuji just trying to be like fucking, that what 999 taught you, baby. That he was like being, you know, oh, the Phantom Thieves is all me. Phantom Thieves are so cool. I get all the ladies and shit like that. But then like they ended that character arc, I guess. So I mean,
Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible
that would have been
for the mass
hilarious. Yeah.
shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate. Damn.
What do you... My god.
My god.
You're referring to him, aren't you? You think? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go.
Yeah, I don't know.
This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once.
You acting like he's drugged without actually being drugged.
I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone.
Look, I am the perfect audience for any kind of detective or mystery story because I am just that oblivious.
I am thy thou hast awakened.
Damn, Ari Ultimate. I didn't realize it was that far in. Operate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth.
Alright.
She's awakened to true justice. To get... Damn, guys. I don't know about this Justice Arcana. Its ultimate persona is a fucking Satan. True justice is Satan. Damn. Rune was the true Shadowverse craft all along. The true user of Satan. True justice and righteousness.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though?
Wow, man emerged from the shadows.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
Because he is
The same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
Wow.
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Oh my god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Excuse me?
Oh. Is that supposed to be his calling card?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Oh my god. Bro thought Ryuji was a backstabber. Look, at first, alright. Pretty far from the start of the game.
Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Oh fuck! He just murdered
I owe
him!
you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Evil monologue, yeah. He did.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
Sure did.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
I think I'm dead. Deserved it. What the fuck? Game's over. Yep. We can go back to Stellar Blade. Bad end. Time to reset to get the true end. Bro. Hello, Red Guy 834. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Brick from chapter 3.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy.
All people are a bad lesson learned. Yep.
It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
Oh fuck? You can't say that about Mona?
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be.
Well, go figure.
Even me. God damn it. Shit.
Sheed.
What was all that
Sheed his
about
pants.
showing
Copy
his
from
phone?
Death Note.
The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
But I'm dead. Mecha Break win. We play off stream.
What is it?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence.
The man's shaking.
I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Trust nobody, not even yourself.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor. But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
I can't believe it. The game's over.
Abruptly, everyone was worried about you.
Rolling up a
It's
log.
your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
he's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a
Alibaba.
mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted...
Why did they translate the chat logs? What the fuck? I can't read Japanese that fast.
Turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I
Nami
lost it this whole
pero-
time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
I wonder why.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
Ew.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed.
You don't say?
But why were you killed?
Igor, I don't know why you would ask me that.
Why did you have to die?
That's what I'm asking. People die when they are killed, Igor.
Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
I forgot a lot of things, apparently.
Indeed. Your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
First time I sensed something was off. During the school festival. If you fuck up there, you actually just die and it's game over? Wait, how do you fuck up there then? By selling out? If you use Super Amnesiac to make this mystery was really dumb. Yeah. By being a dumbass. Yeah, right here was where they did the fucking fuzzy memory shit, right?
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then.
Yeah, I don't like this.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you.
It works just as fine with like the whole amnesiac thing, so I have no idea why it's even there. Maybe they were feeling not super confident on the well, not like we hear MC's thoughts all the time. Yeah, they were probably not feeling super confident on like the mystery of it all and shit like that. But like, this is one of those where it's like even spoiling the mastermind behind it all would have been fine, because I think the method of it all would have still made for a very interesting mystery.
I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
Oh yeah, she fucking grabs his phone to like, you got games?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
You got games on your phone?
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
No, I mean, they could have just removed the dumb selling out part and it would have been worked, even with the player not knowing what's what. Yeah.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
How'd they get in here?
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
It's all a cognition. There goes our almighty coverage. Mancho stayed for like one more minute, yeah. That's why you gotta confirm your kills. Look pretty dead, I would have left. That's why I war him. You gotta confirm. Give him 2 to the chest and 1 to the head. Joker's not a fucking Wolverine. No need to confirm headshots.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening?
What were we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns.
Morgana, Nihil is in control of them. He is never paying
His
attention.
offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves. and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible.
Is that what he did? What the fuck?
He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change
Bringing in
of
the
heart,
Gundam,
he
yeah.
killed him.
And he told us he had seen the
Whoever
true
is close
culprit,
enough.
but it was him the entire time.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac.
Theoretically, just bring infinite people.
Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all.
The shitter.
An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
Mr. Bald.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
Utah was so smart.
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
It's me!
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything?
Just drugged and beaten up, yeah.
I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Maybe a few broken ribs and all, yeah. Possibly a broken thigh bone, femur, leg.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi.
Wow, thanks,
You knew
Sai.
beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff.
Same.
So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse,
Poor
no
dude,
one
yeah.
talks like another person.
He's like, I can't keep up with these kids these days with their metaverse and palaces.
Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
They should just bring them to the metaverse and make them hear Morgana.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
Pancakes.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one.
Sadly, our plan to assassinate with the spicy balls failed. Sad.
He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my ad.
Did you notice it then? I don't remember if I did or not. So, probably not.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
Even though it's a pretty obvious twist, I'm glad they actually wrote the protags not to be shonen dumb.
Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
For
Yes,
real?
The guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make
You
the
got laser
arrangements
guy
the day after
amnesia
the
though,
arrest.
yeah.
And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
People.
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
Oh, so that's why they brought up the fucking other areas?
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even
Exile
realizes
socially
they're in the
beside it.
metaverse.
You kind of have to. I don't think there's a way you can't. Is there? Yeah, I got Satan. The true justice. Satan. Were you dating her then? I can't! Shut the fuck up!
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Judgment, not justice, bro. Close enough.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I mean, she straight up asked you.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were
Sick
checking the
illustration.
metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room.
Oh.
Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
When your friends make another group chat without you in it, Akechi bros.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Sick illustration. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Sure was.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse. Albeit for a brief moment.
Why doesn't she understand Mona then? Oh, I guess Mona didn't talk to her in the metaverse.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape.
Oh, so that one fucking metaverse shift when she was walking back to the interrogation room was when she was entering the metaverse then?
By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
Oh, getting out
I
of
could think
it.
of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation.
Within her. I'm sure a lot of fan art does a lot of grand operations within
Even
her.
though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember. Drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide.
I see.
That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing
Imagine
of
not
this, they were
confirming,
thrown
just saying
into
he's
disarray.
dead. Yeah.
As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he
Left
was
the
able
body
to
in the
escape
room,
with
yeah.
Ichiro-san's help.
What the fuck are they gonna do about when someone needs to use that room for interrogation next? Clean up after your mess, bro!
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I'd beat his ass in the Share Tea parking lot, much less a police station. What the fuck? I don't remember much.
Don't. You shouldn't have to remember such things.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion.
Normal lives for like fucking 2 days.
Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I
But
can.
back to
help
Sai
you.
scene of her
Just let me
asking, how did she help?
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
Same.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
What's more sense, Ryuji and Neutron Star and Hill during that one crossword puzzle?
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs.
No, but my social links outside of LeBlanc.
It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Thank you, I need the summary.
That sounds familiar. Enter.
That's the death certificate of the
Quickly,
principal
bring out the
offender,
disguise
correct?
glasses from before.
Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
Old man getting a stroke, a classic.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Terrible, Ryuji.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections.
Maybe if you watched that fucking news coverage, we would know.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Thank you, Sojiro.
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he
Also,
is
he is
behind all
bald.
this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Oh, fuck.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved.
I got my Leonie code in the email. Should I try selling it on the marketplace, bro? Go for it. Secret agent in retirement. Sure seems like it.
But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases.
It's good.
It
Yeah.
was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns.
Nah, so you keep it and wait for supply to go down when they cycle it out of the shop, and then you sell for big money. If you don't use it.
So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Wherever the fucking Diet holds their meeting, I guess.
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
The Diet building.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself
Fancy
as the ruler of the
restaurant,
Diet
yeah.
building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
This palace is a terrible one. Get to witness more of Ant's acting. Hell yeah.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
We have a whole last month for them to not discover the body. They are hella negligent. What the fuck? That body will be rotting had it been real.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
Don't worry about it.
Reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
Damn, thank you, Kawakami.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
But my social links.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
Oh fuck, are we killing him?
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
Of all the people they had Ryuji say this.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed.
Yeah, bro, we're intellectuals.
What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their
Intellectuals.
conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
Like you?
The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations.
The villain dialoguing, and this is something else. Oh yeah.
After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins.
He wants to become president of the world.
Rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, Some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly when I become Prime Minister.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desire.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then. Sorry.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy. Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sae Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sae Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button.
Oh no, Futaba stole all your bits to the red light district. Oh no! Futaba, don't! I think this is Royal exclusive. They wanted to tie up the plot holes. Yeah. That makes sense.
The phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
So. Well, how do I put this?
I should write something.
Oh wait, Gustavo still has more?
It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan.
Yeah.
Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Sure.
Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act.
To be fair, Futaba being able to track people down doesn't really need specific confirmation. Yeah. But some things you just gotta have to explicitly say.
We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you.
Let's not forget Persona fans are dumb as bricks. Yeah.
Want to hear more? Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sae Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sae and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sae Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so,
Damn.
I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more? Let me see. Another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough. I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan.
No, that was an actual plot hole in vanilla. Oh, how they actually got out.
The one we had to tie up was Sae Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
We needed to lure Akechi into Sae Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version.
Messages? Yeah.
But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sae Nijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace.
Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, then it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit. So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation.
They went and beat up Cognition Akechi.
Thankfully, Sae Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid.
I swear all of these plot holes are probably brought up by fans of the original and now they're answering them a year after. That would make sense.
It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon.
Jeez, Makoto.
Basically what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did.
And wave with Cognition.
I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry about that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done. Hey!
I think this is probably a good place to stop for tonight. Because I don't know if starting tomorrow would, like, do a cascade of shit that happens, so I think I should probably end here for tonight. You don't want to run around as Hoodie Man? I do! Man, your balls are so gone if she finds out you're cheating on her. Oh no, Sojiro, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to hurt her! Alright. I think... You know what? We'll pick this up back on Thursday. I meant Makoto, but that too. True. Makoto's gonna grip your dick and twist it. No! Alright. We'll pick this back up on Thursday. Because tomorrow I can't stream because I gotta go pick up my mom from the airport. But yeah. That will be it for tonight then. See that Tifa line to Don Corneo and just oh no. How's that Mexico trip going? I haven't heard anything back, so either they're kidnapped or they're doing just fine. Must be insane considering who all in your family is involved. Yeah. Dude, hearing the shit my sister was ranting about on the first day was like, bro, I expected this shit and I'm still fucking amazed. It's like, they just have no sense of doubt, I guess? Like, there's nothing in their mind that makes them think, I should probably confirm something. Or like, I should be able to like, have my own agency, you know? In terms of like, decision making and shit like that. No, they just went ahead and was like, yeah, everything will be fine, and then nothing was fine, and like, okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I had family go to Cancun this week, and some of our family had booking handled by a different family member, and that family member set up the booking to not be in the same flight and shit like that. But they also didn't bother confirming any details or like getting any of the reservation information, shit like that. So that family member that had no agency went ahead, and then of course shit happens and they were stuck in the hotel lobby for like 2 hours because they didn't know what their hotel reservation was. So good job. Anyways, that's the story for tonight. That's gonna be it for me tonight. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for coming to watch. I'll see you Thursday, the day after tomorrow. Bye.